Hello, I'm creating this video to tell you about the dangers that the killer whales are facing. Killer whales are a keystone species in the ocean's ecosystems, and today they're almost facing extinction. Join me now as we travel to the Antarctic Ocean. The majestic killer whale has been around for relatively 11 million years. Killer whales have always followed a constant migration pattern, but rather than following the same annual route, they tend to migrate around most of the world's oceans depending on where food is available. The killer whale is one of the ocean's top predators and is also essential to the health of the ocean. Orcas are apex predators, meaning that nothing hunts them except for humans. For as long as these creatures have existed, they have brought balance to food chains by keeping populations under control. The main problem that the killer whale has to face is the decrease in availability of food. The rising temperatures in the ocean have caused much of the orca's food supply to rapidly decrease. Almost 85% of those whales' diet is made of the Chinook salmon, and in the past 50 years alone, hundreds of runs of the salmon have become extinct due to habitat loss and hunting. When the orcas run out of food, they tend to pose as a threat to humans. Some fishermen, devastated by the loss of fish, begin to kill the whales whom they think of as competition. These fishermen immediately begin to shoot the killer whales. Humans have also begun to harm the killer whale population by capturing these creatures and putting them in tanks as exhibits because of the whale's ability to perform tricks. Humans still hunt orcas for survival needs, clothing, and meat, but most of the kills have been recreational. In addition to this, the boats that the humans use have been given the orcas wounds that eventually lead to their deaths. Humans have also indirectly begun to kill whales through climate change and water pollution. Climate change has led to the warming of the ocean waters, which is causing an immense decrease in the fish that the orcas can eat. Water pollution directly affects the health of the orcas, and the pollution in Canada alone has put more than 3 orca species at risk. Oil spills are also incredibly devastating because they affect the whales not only through direct contact, but also if a killer whale eats prey that has been in an oil spill. Orcas are a key species in the food web all over the globe. If they were to become extinct, a massive chain of destruction would follow in their wake.
All I've ever done was swim with my resident pod of orcas in Alaska. We didn't go anywhere, and there was always a ton of food. Every day we'd go and hunt. It was so much fun to splash and play with my friends, but then it happened. When I woke up, the ocean felt warm, but it was okay. Everything felt normal. When we went swimming, where was our prey? I didn't see one salmon. We couldn't find anything. Finally, we found food. Hundreds of small salmon were laying in the black substance. We didn't care. Everyone charged in. Suddenly, I could hear anyone from my pod. I panicked, racing around. Something was horribly wrong.
The main problem facing the killer whale is climate change. We can reduce the effects of climate change by using less fossil fuels, using renewable energy, and planting more trees. All these steps will stop the warming of the waters, and hopefully more prey will come back for the orcas. Also, people need to stop using products that have oil in them, such as plastic or rubber. If many people stop using lots of oil, there will be less of a demand and hopefully less oil spills. This means that orcas will be able to eat whenever they want and won't get sick or die from the exposures to the toxins in the oil. Fishermen and boats cause hundreds of orca deaths annually. Already, several reserves have been set up, but there have to be many more put up to ensure their survival.